different game.
If this is about the report you asked for yesterday, it'll be ready in 3. No, 2 days, tops.
Put a hold on that for now. We found another body. One that exhibits the same pathology as the others we've been investigating.
Also, if you can hear
Now,
me, let me know how the
Okay.
sound balancing is. Let me know if you can still hear and still hear me
Your
as
eyes
well.
on the crime scene. The Renwood Hotel. I know that's where your mother was murdered.
Murdered, not murdered.
Alyssa died 8 years ago. Perhaps it's time for you to face the past.
Is this?
Grace.
No, it can't be. Girly, I don't know. Let me do this. Live. Gotta like come forward and back just to make sure that I don't lose anything.
I know that you're the one that I've been searching
Reacting
for.
to the
Special one.
Dave.
Miss Ashcroft.
Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
We need to keep our voices down.
Have you seen the same shit I've seen?
Please know that
And then
are my hope.
Everyone's gone.
Oh, that's not how you spell Twitch. Okay. I still don't know what this game is. It looks scary. Oh! Oh, it's a new oh. Let me tell my friend. There we go.
Resident Evil Requiem.
A new Resident Evil. Hi, Stare. How are you? How are you doing? We're watching the end of the Summer Games Fest.
Resident Evil Requiem marks a
Can you let me know how the
bold shift for
sound is
franchise,
between
both in tone and
the
gameplay,
stream and
today's
me?
reveal isn't just about survival horror.
Also,
Expect
thank you for
high-stakes
the
cinematic
early
action
Snake
too,
Squad and
with
the
much
forehead
more to
kisses. I
share
appreciate
soon,
it.
leading up to its launch on February 27th, 2026.
Okay, great.
Amazing.
Stare. I'm not gonna lie.
That was an amazing announcement.
I wasn't gonna watch this, the Summer Games Fest, but I had an inkling that maybe Silk Song would come on, but I think I have to put on my clown makeup.
It's so secret.
You're making supper. What's for supper?
Summer Game Fest to come. Make sure to visit summergamefest.com to see a listing of all the digital events this weekend you can watch and to highlight even more games, including the Xbox Games Showcase on Sunday. And stay tuned online to see coverage.
Bro,
of
I don't care about you and your fucking highlighter yellow sneakers with your fucking suit.
The devs, which is coming up next with additional new
Impossible
reveals
beef
from
tacos.
incredible
Let's
independent studios
go.
around the world,
Let's
and deeper
go.
looks
I hope you
at some of the
enjoy.
independent games we showcased today. Thanks so much, everyone.
Yeah, that's why we're here, the day of the devs.
Co-hosting. All right, that's gonna do it
Okay.
for Summer Game Fest.
All right, bye.
Gamescom on August 19th.
Okay.
Thanks, everybody.
See you. I'm putting on my clown makeup. Alright. Well, we're actually here for this, so it's... Oh, we're here right on time. Right on time. Okay. Perfect.
Feeling bored with your video games?
Oh, it just
Your library
immediately
is full, but
started.
it's leaving you feeling empty inside? If you sat down
Jesus
and played
Christ.
your entire games library from beginning to end, by the time you finished,
I
you'd
have
be
I have
1,000
pasta
years old
today.
and everyone you loved
I'm
would be
very
dead,
excited for it.
including you. Don't let this happen.
I
There
made
is
it
a better way.
yesterday.
Hi, I'm Tim Schafer from Video Games, and I'm here to tell you
From
the good
Video
news
Game
about Day of the
Shop.
Devs. Day of the Devs is an all-volunteer curation committee that plays hundreds of games so you don't have to and brings you the very best of them to show you
Oh,
at places
man.
like this digital showcase that you're about to see today. How much does this cost?
I'm very
you might ask?
excited for Day of the
$5 million?
Devs.
$10 million? Absolutely nothing. Day of the Devs is a nonprofit and supported entirely by generous contributions.
Hi,
from people
not
like you
Dan.
and
Yeah,
also
you're
our
right on
generous sponsors.
time. Welcome
So all you have to do
in.
right now is sit back and prepare
It
to
just
be inspired.
started.
Enjoy.
We were
Day of the Devs digital
putting our
showcase.
clown makeup on after watching the Summer Games Fest, thinking that Silk Song would appear in it, but
I'm
here we
excited
are.
to introduce the first look at a new title from Annapurna Interactive and
Wow.
the developers at No Goblin. Ever wanted to live the fantasy of casing a
Double
place,
Fine
gathering
Productions.
intel,
I haven't heard
and
that
pulling
name
off
in
a
a
heist,
hot
all as a
minute.
mysterious master thief? Well, in Snap and Grab, you'll be able to, and the developers are here to tell you how it's done.
Hello! I'm Sasia, Senior Level Designer and Artist at No Goblin.
I'm Jamie, Senior
Yo,
Animator
I'm kind
at
of
No
vibing
Goblin.
with both
We're
their
excited to
shirts.
share with you
Can I
No
steal your
Goblin's
clothes?
new upcoming game, Snap and Grab.
Is that weird? Ah, gotta turn this down just a little.
Snap and Grab.
Ooh, a little crime adventure.
I'm glad you asked. Picture this.
Uh-huh.
It's the 80s. And
This-
you are nestled between high fashion glamour and high ticket
I wonder if
crime.
this is by the same group as
As
Paradise
Nikki
Killer.
Nevada, the world's greatest photographer, you'll be tasked with visiting a variety
It's
of
giving me
rich
the
and
same
lavish
vibes.
settings, in which you'll have one question on your mind. What will you be stealing tonight?
Yo! Corky!
In Snap and Grab, you will do cool crimes with only your camera and your crew.
As you visit each venue, you will snap a variety of high-ticket items.
It looks so
And
good.
anything that might help or hinder your crew's chances of getting to them.
Alright, I'm just watching. Why isn't
Then,
your internet
when you're
good?
done
Oh, that's a
snapping,
move. That's a move.
You'll use your photos
Oh.
to assemble your own step-by-step
Okay,
plan.
I'm a little
for
quiet
your
because I'm just
crew
making
to
sure that there's
grab
gonna be
your
no
future
issues
possessions.
with this person.
Just be sure
Okay,
to
they
consider
look all good.
anyone who might
Perfect.
get in your way, including Rio, a detective who's been on Nifty's trail for quite some time now.
Oh.
Who knows when she'll catch up?
As your
Is this the
anonymous
detective?
thieves make headlines, you'll attract new crew, giving you access to new ways to snap and grab.
Hi,
You'll be
Raiders!
able to plan the next perfect
Hello,
heist, or where your
BIPOC
heist
Pride
failed
Raid Train. How
spectacularly.
are you? How are you doing? I don't have I don't have my regular screen up that I would have to like invite you guys in because the Day of the Dev stream is happening. Thank you so much, Midnight Persona, again for the raid. I really appreciate it. I was watching your game and it looked really fun. I'm really gonna have to check it out myself. So yeah, hi Raiders. I'm Sesu. I'm a. Oh my God, you're so loud. Hold on. There we go. Hi Raiders. I'm Sesu. I'm a Cozy Gorgon streamer. We love indie games over here, so that's why we're watching Day of the Devs.
House, based in Melbourne,
I hope
Australia,
you all had a good time with Midnight Persona. Please sit back, get some water, get some food, take a bio break, stretch, and watch the Day of the Dev stream with us. I am Sesu. I use they them pronouns. I'm also bisexual. It's fantastic. And I think that's all I have.
To show you around our new
I don't think there's anything I have to add. Midnight Persona, thank you so much for taking part in the train and raiding over to me. Please take care of yourself. Get some, do some after stream stuff you have to do, and you know, just go relax, whether it's here or somewhere else.
Talking and walking.
Yeah, we're just really cozy today, just watching
We
this.
put a lot of work into making a proximity voice chat system that feels natural and playful.
I can't believe an untitled goose game with proximity chat.
Or in a tunnel.
Oh wow, that's cool, actually.
Or over a walkie-talkie.
Hello. Over.
Or behind soundproof glass. In a situation like this, where you can't hear each other, you'll need to find other
No,
ways to
this is the game I
So we've given
want.
you lots of ways to point and gesture.
All of my friends want to play social deduction games, but this is the game I want.
And if you can't use voice chat, or you just don't feel like it, we've also made a proximity text chat system, so you can play the entire game that way as well.
Oh my god. Also, thank you for the follows, y'all. I really appreciate
The
it.
game is set in a big open world that we've filled with all kinds of stuff.
Wow.
To see it all, you'll need to go for a big walk.
A big walk. I'm absolutely
is a special feeling. Our chat system makes it important to stick together. So
exactly.
navigating the world of Big Walk requires lots of teamwork and talking.
All I want to do is play dumb games with friends.
As you explore, you can split up and go off on your own adventures, or even lose each other accidentally. When you're apart, you won't be able
I'm
to talk
sure I
face to
can
face,
bully them into
so
playing
finding a way
this
back
with me.
together isn't always straightforward. If you get lost in the bush, don't worry. You'll find plenty of ways to stay in touch
a
and
megaphone.
find each other again.
Thank you for the lurks, y'all. I appreciate it.
Hello?
Oh, I don't have Mix It Up. That's what it is. Okay.
Please shoot up a flare. Thank you.
This building behind me has a challenge in it.
There we
Completing
go.
challenges like these
I
is the way
forgot
you make
about
progress
Mix It
through
Up.
the
I'm
game.
sorry, y'all.
They're all about teamwork, and they're all a little bit different. A lot of them are designed so that you find funny and surprising new ways to talk.
Might
You
pop
need
up
to do
on the
some
other
rhyming,
screen.
or come up with a special code, or even sing to each other.
Okay, so you want to find a speaker that's like, ooh, wah, wah, ooh, wah, wah, ooh, wah, wah.
They're not all about talking though. There's a bit of platforming in there, some sports,
Oh, that's fun.
and some weirder stuff too.
Stop.
Our challenges are open-ended and leave
let's
plenty
see.
of room for you to do things your own way. Like the rest of the game, challenges
is
in
this
Big
game
Walk
called
are about
again?
the joy of muddling
A
through
Big
things
Walk?
together.
So that's Big Walk.
No,
There's
it's just
heaps to
Big
see and
Walk.
do, but there's also lots of room to just hang out.
Okay,
in
it's
between.
already on my
I
wish
think
list,
There's
good.
some real magic that happens when you forget your plans and find yourselves doing something else entirely.
You can sit and watch the sunset.
Tell stories as you wait for the night to pass.
Go dancing.
Or you could steal your friend's binoculars and kick
There
them
we
into the
go.
ocean.
Like earlier, they put in like this murder mystery game in our chat, and I'm like,
We hope you enjoyed this little tour.
can
and
we
got a
play
sense
this
of what
one
you think is so
instead?
special about
I
this
can't
game.
lie.
We made Big Walk to be a nice way to hang out with your friends in a video game, and we hope you like playing it as much
Luckily,
as we do.
I don't use Mix It
Thank you
Up
for
for a
watching.
lot of
Goodbye.
for a lot of graphic stuff, so it's generally okay. I mostly just use it for like text stuff.
This next title is from the art director of Journey and the team at Giant Squid, who brought you beautiful titles.
I think I
like
saw this
Azure and
on
Atlas.
on
You'll
the
see DNA of all
PlayStation
those
one.
games in this one as you surf the sand on your
Wednesday?
sword and bring the sea back to life. This is
Thursday? I don't remember when it
Hi,
was.
I'm Matt Nava. I'm the creative director at Giant Squid, and I'm very excited to share with you our latest game.
You're good at
Sword of
lying,
the
but
Sea.
you hate lying, so you get really anxious about it. Right. This is actually a different game than what
Sword of the Sea
I
is
saw on the
a
PlayStation one.
atmospheric adventure game where you surf on a sword.
Base Sesu don't need no indie showcase. No. Wait,
And
no, this
it
was the one I
is
saw.
trying to give
Okay.
you the kind of spiritual experience that you get as a surfer.
They
a
didn't really
snowboarder,
show a lot of the
skier.
water
It takes
in
a
the
lot of what I've
PlayStation
done in my
one.
previous games, going back
They
all the
showed
way to
this bit,
Journey, Abzu,
and they
the
showed the
Pathless,
sand, and that's how I knew it was
you're gonna see
Journey.
those
Because I was
elements
like,
in the
oh,
game,
look at
but
that
it's gonna
sand.
take you somewhere new.
My spouse knew it was from the Journey people because of the outfit.
Sword of the Sea is all about
'Cause it's very
movement,
poncho-like.
getting into a flow state, and that's something that, as a snowboarder, I've experienced myself.
You can't lie
feel like
either, so
there's
you
this
get by
kind of
by refusing to
magical
tell the truth.
experience that you have with these extreme sports. When you're doing it, you actually find this kind of meditative quality. You are moving very quickly, but you get to understand nature in a way that you can't otherwise. You get to see the whole mountain at once, and that lets you kind of connect with the world in a deeper way. And I think that's what we want to do with the game.
This one, and we got this one, and now stare into the sun. You're so excited for the wholesome direct tomorrow because the cozy games are my favorite. Yes,
I'm really
big
excited because Sword of the
same.
Sea has music written by Austin Wintory, a
Also
longtime
for those that
collaborator who I work with on
want to
Journey,
see the wholesome
Abzu,
direct
The
tomorrow
Pathless,
and don't
he's
already
done
have
countless
a
other
streamer
game
of
scores.
choice to
It
watch your
also
co-stream
has movement
fun,
inspired by the old
consider
skiing and
me.
snowboarding
I'm
games. So if you played the
co-streaming
Tony
the
Hawk games,
wholesome
if you played
direct
the old
tomorrow. I'm
snowboarding
really
games,
excited.
You're gonna love the way that you move in Sword of the Sea.
Let's see.
We can't really guarantee that the game will be a spiritual experience for players, but what we can do is create the environment, the conditions under which you might have one.
I really hope I enjoy this game.
Sword of the Sea is coming out this year, August 19th, on the PlayStation 5 and PC, so wishlist now.
It's not that I didn't enjoy Journey. It's just that I played it like after everyone else played it.
And counting. A runaway hit if there ever was one. But to make a sequel, you have to bring
Just
something
nothing but
new to
vague
the
and
genre,
subjective
something evolved,
statements
and that's
by refusing
exactly
to
what
tell
this
the
developer
truth.
did.
You still haven't played Journey, but you do own it. Like, it was good. I won't say it was bad. I just think I didn't get the same experience as people that played it, like, when it came out. So, I don't know. Your mileage may vary. Okay, I love escape room games. Tell me more. This looks like an escape room game anyway. Yeah, it is! Oh, Escape Academy 2.
I'm
Wild.
Wyatt with Coin Crew Games, and we're here to announce Escape Academy 2, Back to School. The
I don't
sequel
think
to
I
Escape
played
Academy.
1. I know I played, I think it was...
Escape Academy 2 is an open-world escape room.
The other one.
Where between your escape room classes, you can explore
Escape
a
Room
living,
Simulator, I
breathing
think.
campus that functions as one big escape room. We felt inspired by games like Animal Well and the Legend of Zelda series, and how they leverage
Animal
free-roam
Well,
puzzle solving.
okay.
So we're really excited to bring that into the Academy.
Our background as a studio is in building immersive.
Journey
narrative
wasn't
escape
Flower,
games.
so...
when we started making a sequel
you
for
weren't
Escape
super
Academy,
interested.
we
I
asked
see, I
ourselves,
see. I
how
haven't
can we
played
push
Flower
that
either.
even further. We looked at feedback from the first game, and the #1 most
I want his
requested
shirt, too.
feature, by a huge margin, was more Academy, to really get to be a student at the school. This time around, we're going to let you explore the campus, to go to classes, meet other students,
cool.
and, most importantly, find lots of rooms to lock yourself up in.
What was once a 2D level select map is now a
Mm-hmm,
fully realized explorable space. Whether you're returning to the Academy or stepping in for the first time, you'll find yourself in a world full of unique environments, from dusty puzzle archives to hidden rooms in unsuspecting places. The campus is designed to reward curiosity.
I really
with
appreciate
secrets
the wide
tucked into every
scope of
corner
this
for
game.
players to discover. From lighting and atmosphere to environmental storytelling, we've pushed every element to heighten immersion and mystery.
For Escape Academy 2, our approach to narrative is to really lean into the roleplay of embodying a student at the Academy. You can talk to your fellow escapists to unlock quests, discover lore, and naturally get hit with a deluge of groan-worthy puns. Apologies in advance. Over the course of the game, you'll puzzle your way through character-driven quest lines that string together campus challenges and escape rooms, taking you through your second-year curriculum and the game's central mystery. If you want to get a sneak peek at the game and help us unlock its full potential, join our Discord and sign up for a playtest. We'd
Flower's
love to borrow
great.
your brain.
Motion-controlled
Wishlist
first-person
Escape
breeze
Academy
sim.
2
Okay.
today on Steam, and we'll see you when you get back to school.
So stupid.
Devo, Smashing Pumpkins, Lush. All these bands
Oh,
are part
that's
of the
really
80s, 90s
nice.
vibe that is mixtape. From the prolific
Oh, okay.
creators of
Mixtape was on
Upload
the previous one.
This is not
Summer
a music
Games
game
Fest.
or a game about music. It's a game about life and friends and the music that gets us through it.
Oh hi, I'm Johnny Galvatron from Beethoven and Dinosaur, here in Melbourne Rock City. This is our secret hideout where we make video games. This is one of our artists, Arden. Fuck off. We're the BAFTA award-winning team behind The Artful Escape. But who cares? What's next? We're making a mixtape.
I thought we were in Jeff Keighley's thing. We're in Day for those two.
Oh, cool. Mixtape is a coming-of-age action-adventure game about three friends on their last night together, listening to a perfectly curated soundtrack. It's a psychedelic retrospective, a musical journey that documents the breadth of their friendship
Find it
and
interesting.
their greatest hits.
How the trailers are different between the Day of the Devs and the Summer Games Fest. Almost like in the Summer Games Fest, you've got to look really like polished, and in the Day of the Devs, you actually get to be fun, you know?
Mixtape of mechanics, from skateboarding to pulling slushies, a mixtape of eras, a mixtape of art styles and media, designed to take you back to the teenage wasteland.
We gonna get your stash and keep going?
That's a rookie move.
Yeah, have we taught you nothing, Cassandra?
What? We all go up to my room and immediately bolt? Dad, give away your grabbing booze.
But is the music any good?
So like,
Holy
I'm never
frickin'
good with games like
meatballs,
this
let me
that
tell you
are
all
like
about
the
it.
teenage experience.
Thank you very much.
Because my teenage
God,
experience was
Joy
so
Division, Devo,
lackluster
I love Devo.
that I'm just
Smashing
like, I
Pumpkins,
can't
Portishead,
relate
Roxy
to this,
Music,
you know?
Silverchair, Lush, The Cure,
Where is
Susie and
the
Banshees, Stan Bush,
do marching band, go
Mary
home and do
Chain,
homework
the
simulator,
unkillable Iggy Pop,
specifically
and
for
apparently many
Setsu.
more.
This does look really good though. Yeah, it really does look a little claymation, and it's like, it looks really fun. So even though I can't really relate to it, like, I still think it's fun. But alas.
What are we doing? If death looks you in the eye, dude, don't blink.
Oh my god, that's scary.
Play it on Game Pass day one, wishlisted on Steam, play it on a PlayStation or Epic or whatever.
I thought we were riding together.
I didn't want to get all sweaty and shit.
Right, I'm always like, did teens do this? I went to anime club, not parties. Right.
Did you see that Drinkbox Studios just announced their next title, Blighted, moments ago at the Summer Game Fest?
I did.
Well, now they're here to give you an in-depth look at the game.
I don't care about it,
Hey,
but I did.
Ian, the
I
lead
want your
designer at
sweater.
Drinkbox Studios. And I'm Augusto, our director at Drinkbox.
Okay, guys, get me that guy's sweater.
Finally tell you about our new game, Blighted. Blighted is a hardcore action.
Hi, Ronnie. How are
set in a
you?
psychedelic
Welcome in.
Western nightmare. The game's
Hope you're having a
full of
good
mysteries and
Friday.
secrets, and one of its
And
coolest
Twy, thank you
features
for
is a
gifting
dynamic
that sub. I really
difficulty system
appreciate
that
it.
constantly changes the
Welcome in,
enemies,
by the way,
the player,
Twy.
and the world
Are you
around
getting
you
ready
as you
for
play.
bed? I hope
People in this
yes.
world have a sacred
But it's
ritual.
also Friday, so you
When
can stay up
someone
however
dies,
long you
a
want.
seed is planted in their brain. Over time, a tree grows from their skull and bears fruit. By eating this fruit, one gains a knowledge and experience of their ancestors. That's how it was
But
for
yeah, welcome
generations.
in everyone.
That is,
Again,
until
we're
the
kind of
one day
hanging
culture
out with the
sister defiled the ritual. We
BIPOC
discovered that by
Pride
eating
Raid
Brace raw,
Train today,
you gain immense power.
which reminds me,
So Sisto ate the fruits, destroyed the trees,
I'm gonna
and
set
devour your
an
entire
alarm
community.
so I know when we
In
have to
doing so,
leave.
you released a reality-altering disease known as blight. As the lone survivor, you have a singular goal.
There we go.
Hunt down Sir Sisto to reclaim the memories of your people.
Thank you for the forehead
Now,
kisses in
like
the early
rest of the
snake
world,
spot. I
you're
appreciate
afflicted
it.
with blight. It's constantly overtaking you, making enemies aggressive and unpredictable.
When
and
I was in
changing
high
your
school, me and my
perception of the world.
friends wrote a
You can
fantasy
find
book.
ways to suppress it,
And one of my
or
friends
you can
burned it in her
harness
wood
to
stub
fight
in a
back even
BPD
harder.
rage.
With practice,
And told
you'll
us all her
chain
mom
together
did until like 2
finishers,
years later.
taking
That's
their
wild,
huge
Zare.
blighted beasts, devouring their brains and using their memories to
Devouring
fight
their
and
huh?
explore. With enough blighted memories, you'll start to see new layers
You're in bed,
of
you're not
reality,
sleepy though? Okay.
reach hidden locations,
That's
and
okay.
discover new gameplay mechanics.
Blighted marks our studio's first venture into
Uh,
3D.
Okay, guys,
allowing our team
honestly,
to bring
you gotta
the
find
designs
this
to a
guy's
whole new
sweater.
level as they craft gorgeously eerie worlds
Like,
for you to explore.
where is he
You'll be
getting
making
that?
your way through remains of long-dead civilizations, manifested
Almost
nightmares,
every teen coming of
and
age
minds
involves
carved into the
romance
interior of
and
petrified giants
yeah,
and scaffolds to the gods.
staying alive, playing
Xbox has a
ping
rich history
pong.
with action games, from Guacamelee,
Hydrate.
Severed,
Thank you, I
to
will.
Nobody Saves the World. And we're excited to craft another one that will put your skills to the test. Blighted will support full co-op like many of our past games, and we're working with composer Jim Guthrie to create a soundtrack you'll never forget. We're excited
Must
for you
have bought
to
the
try
sweater
game,
at a store
and we're aiming to
somewhere.
have a
Yeah,
full
I'm
demo
finding
later
his
this year.
store.
Wishlist the game on Steam and follow us on social media to make sure you don't miss it.
This next title is from a bona fide Day of the Devs alumni.
You were very
Anthony,
arrow as a
whose
teen.
games Thirsty Suitors and Falcon Age
Yeah,
have
I
both been
had
previously
zero romance as a
celebrated in
teen
our
too.
showcases.
So I'm
Outer
just
Loop
like,
prides itself
oh.
on being a minority-led studio with a mission to create accessible but meaningful games about underrepresented cultures and themes. This title is a beautiful and vibrant example of just that.
Okay,
This
have a good
is Dosa
snacky in water
Divas.
time. Ooh. I like the art style. Oh, it's Outer Loop. Of course it's Outer
No
Loop.
one cooks anymore. Food in tubes?
And if you're like, Ceci, what the fuck you mean? They did Thirsty Suitors. You can feel the influences. Absolutely thirsty suitors coded. I'm hyped. Oh, and it's a different playstyle too. I don't hate it. Crush her fast food empire. You think you were still a teen when you had your first crush, but only barely, and it's not like it went anywhere. I feel you. Dosa Divas, one last meal.
Hi, I'm Eka, creative
Absolutely
director of Games,
wishlisting it.
and I want to introduce you to our new game, Dosa Divas, a spicy narrative-based RPG. Platform through
Done.
vibrant villages, battle corporate goons,
Instead of thirsty suitors, it's salty
reconcile
sisters.
with loved ones,
Yeah.
and eat one last meal together before saying goodbye. Double jump, drill, and grapple your way through the
Oh,
world
I'm
to
so
discover
hyped.
local ingredients, hidden paths, memories, and new friends.
Thirsty suitors versus
Engage
salty
in a
sisters.
flavorful
Who
turn-based
wins?
combat system where every
I mean, they
attack
have a
adds
robot, so like, I think they're doing it.
especially when you time it right. Hitting the action button as the hit lands amplifies your attack damage and strengthens your blocks against enemy attacks. Use boost points at the start of your turn to multiply damage on attacks and skills.
Jeez.
Match enemy flavor cravings to break down their defenses and
Interesting. Okay.
Cook up made-to-order food to wake up
Or
villagers
Dosa
from a
Divas, that works too.
processed food-induced haze using the expressive cooking system. Delivering delicious hearty meals reconnects communities with their culture, history,
Oh,
shared
and
memories,
fucking like
increases your
rhythm
reputation.
QT, well not
Serve up
QTE,
looks
but like
customizing your spirit met goddess.
rhythm
Create your own
hits,
spicy
my
style with
favorite.
Custom wraps and accessories. Dosa Divas, our spicy narrative turn-based combat RPG, will be out.
Oh,
in
look at
early
that
2026.
robot.
Thank you.
Alex, are you here? Thank you for shouting out Ronnie. Can you also shout out Midnight Persona when you have a chance?
Hyperlight Breaker have teamed up with our buds at Devolver. They're mixing things up with surreal interdimensional.
My mod is
demon
on
horror.
half
It's a
duty
genre,
today
right?
because he's
Or is it a genre?
Magic
Should
the
be a
Gathering.
genre. Here it is.
He's doing it all weekend and having a good old time. Hi-ish, hi. Are you winning some? Between rounds right now? Nice! Are you winning? You win round 1? Nice! I hope they did well still, even though they were new. Possessors. Doesn't look like a game I'd like, but I'm vibing with the art style. It does look a little scary, yeah. Interesting.
Hi, I'm Miriam, producer at Heart Machine, working on Possessors. Possessors is a search action game set in Sensu, a
Surge
corporate-run
action.
city which has been overrun by demons. What you've just seen is one of 4 animated short we made with Powerhouse Animation. They each tell the story of how a character or a creature from Possessors survived the attacks of the demon, or how they perished. In Possessors, you play as Luca, a teenager from Senzu who was injured in the disaster. Luca was forced to make a deal with a demon named Rem for both of them to survive. Rem possessed her, healed her, and made her strong. Now Luca and Rem are stuck together and forced to get along.
Stuck
They'll
together.
have to climb Senzu's
Oh ho
skyscraper
ho!
and fight
Transistor.
through hordes of feral demons.
Close enough. Welcome
Along
back.
the way, Luca and Rem will discover what Sensu's corporate master were hiding, and piece together what happened by sharing their memory of the past. On behalf of the team, we're all very excited for you to play Possessors, which comes out later this year. In the meantime, you can wishlist Possessor on Steam, or try Luca's new demon power for yourself. A demo of the game will be available later today.
Oh, okay, cool.
Moonlighter hooked me with its novel shopkeeping gameplay, its clean combat, and its satisfying
I
dungeons
still need
and
to
market
play
gameplay.
Moonlighter.
I could seriously play it all day, and I did. The developers at Spain-based Digital Sun seem to have made some ambitious upgrades to its sequel, including an expansive
That's
3D
right,
world,
there is a
big
sequel.
change from its previous
That's right.
pixelated form. I hope you're as excited as I am to take a peek at Moonlighter 2: The Endless
Yeah.
World.
I am
Hi there.
excited.
This is Isra from Digital Sun. I'm beyond thrilled.
Oh my god, thank you for
What's in
subtitles.
store for Moonlighter 2: The Endless Vault.
Why is no one else doing subtitles on their videos?
Moonlighter 2: The Endless Vault is a sequel to our beloved shopkeeping roguelike. As in the first game, here you venture into ever-changing dungeons to fight enemies and find relics. Then you go to your shop, sell your loot, and turn it into a profit to get better gear. This unique blend of gameplay is what made
Like,
the first
literally,
game so special. And now
this
we're
game was
bringing it to a
tailored
whole new
for me.
dimension
Why
of
haven't I
quality
played it
and
yet?
ambition. Talking about new dimensions, this entry begins in Tresna, a plot-brimming town. Here, Will finds himself stranded after one of his adventures. He won't be alone, though. All the new faces will join him along the way. For now, let's jump straight into the portal.
Alright, guess I
where
still
the
have to play
adventure
one.
unfolds And both battles and looting take place. From the arid lands of Hodu to the grassy landscapes of Aeolia, each biome offers new mechanics, enemies, and
That's
rewards.
so pretty.
Combat has been vastly improved, with some enemies specialized in ranged weapons, while others focus on close combat. Once you clear a room, several things can happen. You might find a perk, in-run effects that can increase Will's power and unlock new abilities.
So like a
The
roguelike.
other option might sound familiar to veteran merchants, as you can also stumble upon a chest. Inside, you'll find
Interesting.
tons of priceless relics. Depending on where you place them, relics will unleash all kinds of effects. Backpack management will influence the outcome of your expeditions.
I
Unlike in the
swear I
first
have
game, you'll
Moonlighter
be
on
able to see
something.
the base value of each relic, although backpack effects can double or triple your profit. Let's say that you keep the adventure running. Let's say that you even feel brave enough to face one of Moonlighter's two bosses. These battles will put your skills to the test. Take the so-called Herald, for instance. This is one of the first bosses of the game, and shows how the combat has evolved since the first Moonlighter. The Herald will throw projectiles and beams non-stop, forcing you to find cover and dodge hits. It's also protected by a sound barrier that you'll need to deactivate before striking back. Merchants need to be
interesting.
smart.
Okay. Yeah, I do have Moonlighter.
It doesn't
Okay.
matter how far you get. Successful runs leads to the same place, your shop. The shop is where you put a price on your loot and try to get the best deals. There are
I
ways to
wonder-
influence the outcome. For now, all I can say is haggle hard, sell harder. Well, there's actually
gonna ask a
something
dumb
I can
question, I'm not
already
gonna
share
ask
with
it.
you. Just like the perks in the dungeons, you can also unlock special effects each time you open your shop. They can potentially skyrocket your profit, unleashing powerful synergies and selling streaks. You never know what will happen when you open your shop.
Hi,
That's why we call
Echo.
it a
Thank you for the
shopkeeping roguelike
fork. This
after
is
all.
in the early Snake Squad.
That's it for now. After
Hey,
nearly
both
7
you
years
and
since the
Stare
original
were
Moonlighter was
tied at
released,
69
we are as
kisses.
excited as we are.
No,
Please
at
stay tuned
69
to our
early.
socials for all things Moonlighter 2: The Endless Vault. See you in Tresna.
Inspired by Pietro Riva's manifesto Rejector, Thomas feels driven to advance
We're
our
watching
medium
Day of
by
the
creating
Devs
games
today.
for new audiences and to hopefully entice
It's been a
those
lot
who
of
might
pretty
not be
good,
usually interested in
pretty
playing a
good
video game to take
indie
an
games.
interest. From Thomas Waterzoo, creator of Please Touch the Artwork, this is Please Watch the Artwork.
Yeah, 69 Day. Oh, wow. A sequel. Also, yeah, 69 Day.
Welcome to Day of the Devs ASMR edition. My name is Thomas Waterzoo, and I'm a developer from Belgium. I'm the creator of Please Touch the Artwork, a series of casual and accessible games based on real paintings, where I explore what would happen if we did touch the artwork. I usually
I should
start
play
by
this
choosing
game.
a painter I like, and then think about what gameplay could fit their art style. For my third game, I fell in love with American realist painter Edward Hopper, but this time, you're not gonna be touching artworks, you're just gonna be watching them. At night.
At night. Wait. Anomalies.
Please watch the artwork is a psychological spot the difference game.
Oh
When
my
you are
god.
Night watch at the Museum of Animated Modern Art.
It's fucking
In short, Mama. Your job is
What
simple.
the fuck's the...
Watch the paintings and report any
the
anomalies.
game?
However, these are not your everyday paintings. They are alive, and there is a mysterious sad clown wandering around, spreading their sadness over all the paintings.
This is the
You're gonna
type
need a
of
good
game that I'd
memory,
like.
Focus, and
It's
lots
not
and
too
lots of
scary.
coffee to avoid this from happening. If you don't know Edward Hopper, no worries. You don't need to know him to be able to enjoy
Why
the
can't I
game.
think of the game?
But he's most famous for
It's
his
the game that
painting,
Echo likes.
Nighthawks. He depicted themes like loneliness and urban isolation. So for me, it made sense to create a psychological horror game. I also wanted a mechanic that made people really look at the paintings, hence the spot the difference gameplay. There are no jump
Do you know what I'm
scares in
talking
this
about,
game,
Alex? I don't know if
and
you're
no
still
monsters.
around.
The only things that are
Because
chasing
it's like,
me
it's bothering
are
me
the
that I can't
feelings
remember the
of
name.
paranoia,
I just had a seventh,
self-doubt,
like, game of
and
it.
maybe some nostalgia towards Hopper's America from the early 20th century. Okay, you've got some clowns, but they are kind of harmless. It's just you, the night, and the paintings. I don't have a release date yet, but you can now wishlist the game on Steam.
I
However,
absolutely will wishlist.
and don't tell this to anyone. It's probably gonna be around Halloween this year.
Okay, that makes sense.
Thanks to Day of the Devs for giving me this wonderful opportunity, and I really hope you like this bizarre little thing I made. Bye-bye.
We've had a long-time love affair with this next dev at Tribute Games. It goes all the way back to the very first day of the devs, where we showed Mercenary Kings. It's been amazing to see what they've done since then with games like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Shredder's Revenge, which is a huge nostalgic bomb, and they're set to deliver again with Marvel Comic Invasion.
Hi, I'm Frédéric Gemus. And I'm Kevin Chiasson. We are part of Tribute Games from Montreal, Canada, and are currently working on Marvel Cosmic Invasion.
Marvel Cosmic
Invasion
is a retro-inspired beat-em-up set in the Marvel universe.
This was announced 2 days ago. Wait, Alex! Before you leave! What is the game that Echo likes to play with the anomalies? With the anomalies detected.
Wolverine,
I've been trying to figure it out for the last like 10 minutes.
And we've just revealed that Rocket Raccoon and She-Hulk are joining the fight.
Each heroes have been designed around their unique strengths and powers.
I'm on observation duty. Please watch the artwork. It's like I'm on observation duty. Thank you. You can leave.
We also introduced an exciting mechanic, the Cosmic Swap, a tag team system allowing for instant switching between two heroes, creating powerful combos and unique strategies.
Bye, thank you.
We recreated iconic Marvel settings such as the mutant heaven of Genosha, the high-tech mobile base of S.H.I.E.L.D. Helicarrier, plus a thrilling roster of legendary locations across the cosmos. We had a lot of fun inserting fan-favorite references for you to find out in the background, so keep a lookout.
They do seem to be fan-favorite references.
We saw this project as a huge honor and a great opportunity to celebrate our childhood's fondest memories. Who knew that the countless hours spent at the comic book shop or the arcades would bring us here today?
We hope that Marvel Cosmic Invasion
Man,
is a true
She-Hulk
love letter
looks
to all
so
who grew up in
good.
the Marvel universe.
Like, I love that they kept her
Cosmic
really
Invasion
buff.
is coming to PC and console this holiday.
She-Hulk.
And now for something of a moodier persuasion. A horror fantasy life sim, co-directed by the pixel artist from Celeste. With haunting and lovely
Wait,
music
yeah,
from
okay, I remember this
Disaster
one.
Piece, composer of Hyper Light Drifter, It Follows, and Fez. And to boot, an amazing group of human developers from Vancouver.
I don't remember when they first announced this. Could it have been the Wholesome Snack? In December? Like, it looks good. Looks scary.
Hi, I'm Isa, programmer and writer of Neverway.
And I'm Pedro, artist and designer of Neverway, a horror RPG in live sim, and the debut title of our new studio called Blood Inc.
You play the game as Fiona. After quitting your dead-end job, you try to start over on a farm, A place where you can escape from all your problems and
I
finally
don't like that it's a farming
But it
game.
gets darker. Fiona will find herself indebted as immortal herald of a dead god. With your sword, you can fight in a fast-paced combat, and you can choose your secondary gear to change how you fight, like a hookshot you just crafted.
But remember, you still need to keep your new life on track. You can
Maybe.
do things like shopping at the Cellmart or paying your mortgage using your very own
Hi,
iOS
Think Things,
computer.
how are
You
you?
can also befriend or even romance
Alex
more than
is
10 characters,
mostly
each with their
lurking
own
today.
special
He's playing
cutscenes
Magic the
and
Gathering.
routines that can interact with each other.
And as you get closer to those characters,
Thank
you can
you
use those
for
relationships
support
to
kits,
unlock
I
new
appreciate it.
compatibilities that change the way you fight.
We're watching Day of the
You can
Devs
farm,
today.
fish, and cook, but Neverway doesn't play like a regular life sim RPG. Time progresses in 3 blocks: morning,
What if it's
afternoon,
morning
and
glory
evening,
milking
and you
farm?
choose when to advance by doing things like eating, sleeping, or reading a menu.
I would take
The idea is to
like
let you
milking
set your own
cows.
pace.
I'm just
So you can choose when
Kitty!
you want to fight or when you just
out of
need
the
a
corner
break
of
to see
my
your
eye.
friends.
You will eventually start
I'm just
searching
tired
for
of
the
farming all
Neverway,
the time.
a decaying, nightmarish
I'll take farming
reality that
some
is
of the
slowly
time, but not
leaking
all
into
of the
yours.
time.
There you will learn what's happening to this dark, post-apocalyptic world as you pay out your debt.
If this sounds like your kind of game,
It's
you can
Minotaurs.
purchase Neverway on Steam and stay up to date to our latest announcements. And thank you for watching.
I retract. I don't know. I'm uncertain.
It's time for a world premiere. This one from a studio based
Also,
in
hi,
Johannesburg
Bizarre
called
Friend. Yeah, it was
The
Hari.
previous title, the postmodern platformer Semblance, earned them a place on Forbes'
Hope you're having a
Africa's
good
30 under 30
Friday.
list back in 2018, along with a host of other accolades. And since then, they've been
And
hard
it's
at
not
work on
milk.
Reloaded, a heist game which tackles a political.
I'm
and religious
uncertain.
subject matter. Please take a look.
Okay, what are we getting?
We need a ride.
Something incognito.
Like a submarine? No, but also fast. Like a jet
Okay.
slash submarine.
I'm with Trevor. He's got some ideas.
Hi, I'm Market, the lead animator at Nyamako.
And I'm Sita, producer at Nyamako.
Reloaded is set in the near future, where a new treaty has been signed between the West and Africa. The treaty goes that all African artifacts that are on public display must be returned to their country of origin. But
Oh, yeah.
museums are using a loophole to avoid repatriation.
Boo.
They begin to only exhibit artifacts in private. Our
Boo.
heist crew is made up of regular people who band together to see these artifacts returned to their country of origin.
Yeah.
Operating from a hideout in Johannesburg, South Africa.
Cuckoo, how do you do the mysterious plane, guy?
Are you not tired? Rest. We have work to do tomorrow.
In the real world, a French government report estimated that 90% of sub-Saharan African cultural heritage is in the possession of Western collections.
Yep.
That is millions upon millions of deeply important cultural, spiritual, and personal artifacts, including human remains, that aren't in their rightful place. While
Yep.
the locations in the game are vague and invented, the 70 artifacts in Reloaded are very much real.
Oh.
And, as of today, reside in Western museums and private collections. Take, for example, the Ngaji drum, a hugely important spiritual item to the Pokomo people of Kenya. It was believed destroyed in 1910. In reality, it had been sent and kept in storage in a European museum. In 2016, a museum
Not the storage.
let a Pokomo prince visit the drum in storage. He was the first Kenyan in over 100
Yeah,
years
me too.
to see the drum. It still remains in storage today. Before each mission in Reloaded, players will receive a briefing where they can learn more about these artifacts, where they are from,
Why,
their
thank you for giving
significance,
another
and how they
sub
came
to
to be
Think
removed
Jinx.
from
I
the
really
African
appreciate
continent.
it.
He was
Are
taken
you getting
to
sleepy yet?
England following the suicide of his father and the defeat of the Ethiopians by the British at Magdala in 1868.
Reloaded is a combination of action and puzzle. Once you pick up a target artifact, the alarm triggers, and you only have a certain time to get out before security arrests you. The puzzle comes in figuring out your plan, and the action comes in executing it. The heists are made up of 3 phases. In phase 1, you case the joint, collecting information about where the targets are and what obstacles you'll face.
I love
From here,
heist
we
game
can
like
smash
this.
the security glass and get you up to the
That's why
next
is my
room.
fairy sub mother
phase
or
2,
something.
You roam the level, carefully avoiding tripping the alarm and preparing your escape route.
Okay. I know this is a live stream, but we can pause. So we're gonna pause after this to take our break.
Security systems as you carry Africa's heritage home.
Oh, it looks so good. I just hope there's not too much sneaking in it.
The Epic Game Store and Xbox Series X and S. You can wishlist it now.
Remember Patapon, that charming series of
Yeah!
games about those little dudes walking around doing stuff?
Okay. We're pausing. We're pausing, everyone. My ads are coming up. I don't remember. Hold on. I can't go back. But I will look it up for you later, and I'll at you in like Echo Stream and find it. But friends, we do have ads coming up. We can always pause the live stream and come back to it. So let's take a quick breaky. Let's take a 3-minute break, and then we'll come back. So everyone, get some food, get some water, take a bio break, and stretch. And also know that our raid train slot will end on the hour, and we will raid out to Blaze. I will probably keep streaming Day of the Devs, but we will raid out to Blaze. So please give all of your dreams to Blaze on the hour. But let's take our quick ad break because we can't not take it. Hi, Lucifera. Thank you for coming by. You've come right as we're doing our mandated ad break to continue watching Day of the Devs. Thanks for participating. Thanks for putting on the raid train. I really appreciate it. I will be back in 3 minutes, everyone. Take a quick breaky, get some water, take a bio break. I'll see you soon. Okay. Look like my ads are done. Thank you for sitting through the ads. Let us go back to it. And again, as a reminder, we will be rating out in about 15 minutes. So let's watch more indie game fun.
Music. Well, there's a sequel. Well, kind of a sequel. It's a spiritual successor. It's the core team from Sony Japan that made the OG games coming back at you with more charming little dudes doing stuff while making music. Here it is.
こんにちは。パタポンの原作者であり、
Yeah.
現在ラタタンの開発をしております。
Ratatan.
ひろきと言います。
そして私はラタタンのリードプロデューサーを務める坂尻和人と申します。
私は現在サーフィンやランニング、そして大好きなけん玉の練習をしている時以外は常にラタタンがより面白くなるように努力をしているところになります。
ラタタンはよりカラフルなデザインと、オンラインマルチプレイモード、ローグライトなど新たなゲームデザインに取り組んで
You guys know that they're the new remake for the original Padapon's coming out next month, right?
とても素晴らしいものであり、コミュニティに投稿していただける応援のメッセージとか可愛らしいファンアートにはいつも励まされています。
プロデューサーとして日々この業界の苦しさを感じております。ですがこのように自分たちの好きなゲームが作れることに日々喜びを感じています。我々インディーチームですのでまだまだ皆さんの支援が必要となります。今日は、新しいトレーラーをお持ちしましたのでぜひご覧いただきたいと思います。
Yeah, sneak peek. Show me. Oh, cute! I've actually never played Patapon. But I'm real excited about it still. Oh my god, a little cat! Crying, weeping. Oh my god, is it roguelite? They keep doing this. I'm just jamming. Yep, roguelite. Oh, okay, they make it a little bit different for the rhythm fight beats too. Because on Patapon it's a little more or maybe it's like an accessibility thing. Because I don't see it here. Scary boss. It's so cute and I'm really excited for it. July! Hold on.
Day of the Devs. そして素晴らしいファンの皆さんに感謝を込めまして。乾杯!
This next game, led by the legendary Warren Spector of Epic Mickey and Deus Ex fame, is a totally new take on stealth. His talented team is making something like nothing else. It's an evocative game set in a turn-of-the-century universe, and I cannot wait to play it.
Hi, I'm Warren Spector, Chief Creative Officer at Otherside Entertainment. At Otherside, we don't play it safe. We take chances. We tackle
I've told Beetle, so I've done my job.
We do what's right for games and gamers. And what's right now.
That's so many games.
Thickest themes. It's a multiplayer stealth action game. Unlike any action or stealth game.
Stealth action, not for Sesu. Sesu can't stealth. Sesu gets too stressed.
The response that we wanted to show you more. So here's an early pre-alpha.
It looks really good though.
At Otherside's upcoming player-powered game, Thickest Thieves.
So we're trying to have
all the bells and whistles of an immersive stealth game, like hiding in shadows, understanding NPC pathing and vision cones and timing your movements with them, and lockpicking your way through a guarded location. The X factor to me, however, is probably the presence of other players in the same game.
Which is weird and interesting.
The thing is, I could study the AI all day long. I could study the levels all day long. But the other thing is, I don't know what another player is going to do. Are they going to actually pickpocket me? Making, you know, situations that are just so fun. Something that won't happen in another match ever again. I think that's the thing that I'm looking most forward to seeing players do.
I can feel like a real master of stealth or deceit or cunning, because I'm not just outsmarting NPC AI, which can be satisfying, but it's an actual human being that I'm getting the best of.
So one of our core design pillars in Thick as Thieves is to play with your ears. And to me, that means a lot as audio director, because you understand your surroundings at all times. You understand where you are on the map. You can hear where other thieves are. You can hear other threats like guards. You could also be able to tell, like, oh, I'm in this quiet environment, and then I can hear outside it's very loud. So I'm thinking to myself, wow, okay, if it's raining and there's a thunderstorm, maybe that can mask some of my sounds so I can kind of go in undetected.
I guess.
And a lot of this is not faked. If you hear a train in the background in the distance,
Sesu likes a more hands-on game. Well, Sesu just doesn't like to sneak. Specifically, I just don't like
thief for
sneaking.
themselves, right? You know, thieves going at it 1v1v1. And one thing that I really like to do is kind of stay back in the shadows and watch everyone go at it. People are falling into my traps and then just waiting for the right moment to swoop in.
That's good. Don't stress you, the Sesu. Exactly,
so every match is always
exactly.
fresh to me. The weather changes, the locations of the clues or the loot, the guard patrols, and of course the players are always on their own separate quests. So really anything can happen.
Honestly, it's a very novel idea. Like, I think for people that like
we've been working on this game for a while
games
now,
like this,
and I'm just
it's vibing.
totally stoked that other people are excited about it too. I really want to get this game in front of more players
Oh,
as soon as we
hi,
can.
how are
and hopefully many of
you?
will sign up
How
for
are
a
you
play
doing?
test.
You left some
We'd love
messages
to get your
elsewhere,
feedback
but you
on the
figured
game,
you'd
and
say
we'd love
hi
to show
in
you
Twitch
what
chat.
we've been putting together
Hi,
here.
I hope you're doing
So,
well.
thank you very much.
This is a new title from a longtime
Thank you
collaborator
for coming
of ours,
by.
both at Double Fine Presents, where we publish their game Kids, and here at Day of the Devs, where we've highlighted titles like Time Flies.
I hope you're having
Here's
a
first
good
look at their
Friday.
new game, Pocket Boss.
Pocket Boss. Okay. This might be the last one we watch before we get
I'm
ready
Mario.
to go
I'm
over.
roughly half of a small studio called Playables based in Zurich, Switzerland. I worked on games like Plug and Play and Kids. But now I'm looking forward to show you something brand new. Pocket Boss. Pocket Boss is a short game about the small joys of manipulating data. As
Of
a remote
manipulating
worker,
data.
you're in touch with your boss through a chat interface and will get all kinds of requests.
Actually, I'm already kind of
Be
vibing with
smart,
it. So I'm not-
raise competitors with one swipe of a finger, navigate the stock market without crashing, and generally find easy solutions for
I'm
hard
kind of
problems.
vibing.
Your boss will verify if everything looks correct, and most importantly, beautiful. But as you do all that, the charts start to get a life of their own. They go wild. Will you be able to tame them? Or maybe you will find
Interesting.
your own satisfaction on your way to success? Pocket Boss is an intimate encounter with data that's playing the secret world of cards. The game will
You're
come
going
out
through a
later this year.
rebranding. Oh, okay, okay, I got you. Well, thank you for letting me know. I really do appreciate it.
You can find more information and a link to the Steam page on pocketboss.ch.
Pocket Boss.
Thank you.
Okay, okay. That's our last one for now because we do have to get ready for our raid. So let me go to our just chatting. It does look really silly, and that one's called Pocket Boss. Let's go to our just chatting and just hang out for like 4 minutes. I know Blaze is already streaming. Blaze has been streaming for a while, but we'll wait till we get to the hour. Yeah, thanks for popping by, y'all, and thanks for taking part in the raid train. I really appreciate it. Here's our Pride comic of the day. Yeah, I really appreciate you guys coming by. I will probably keep streaming until the Day of the Devs is done. But I'm gonna raid us out to Blaze. So please, please, please support Blaze. Hang out in Blaze's stream. Blaze is really cool and really awesome and is always doing fun things. This is mostly for me and my VOD stuff for later. So you could pop back in if you'd like, but definitely make sure to support the raid train and stay on the raid train. I don't think we have a raid train message, so I made a raid train message for us. We will use this one. Sesu and crew coming through with the BIPOC Pride raid train. Hopefully that works out. Yeah, that's about it. I really appreciate y'all just letting me, like, literally letting me stream like this event to you. Again, I really, really enjoy indie games, so I really appreciate when, you know, I'm allowed to geek out about it a little. Let's see. Oh, okay, good. My friend Beetle, who is a super Patapon super fan, did get to play an early beta of Rataton, so that's awesome. Indie games are kind of the best. They're kind of the best. You're right. You're absolutely right. Yeah, like, indie games changed my life, so just tend to really play them a lot and talk about them a lot and hyperfixate on them a lot. Let's see. What else can I say to you guys? I have, if you're available later tonight at 8 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. Eastern, I will be streaming again. I'll be part of a different raid train. I'll be part of the Pride Twitch Guild raid train. We will be playing Fantasy Life I. Not particularly an indie game, but my current obsession, and I haven't been able to play it for 2 weeks because my hands have been hurting. But today, my hands are in tip-top shape, so we're gonna ruin them with 2 hours of Fantasy Life. It should be a fun time. I really appreciate it if you'd come by. Stair will be here, so if you don't come for me, come for Stair, because Stair's cool too. And yeah, I really appreciate it. I'm waiting for this pre-roll ad to go by, but it looks like Blaze is playing. Is this Mario Party? Is this like old Mario Party? Wild. Absolutely wild. Okay, let's get ready to raid. I'll raid out, and then probably in like 2 minutes I'll continue to watch the Day of the Devs here on my channel. But again, please support Blaze. Please hang out on the train and have a good one. Breaking news, Local Degenerate is on their best behavior. I'm so happy. Good job. I'm really proud of you. Okay, let's get ready for the raid. For real this time. I keep saying it, but now I'm doing it for real. Thank you again for taking part of the BIPOC Pride Raid Train. I really appreciate you all. Can we just all say a thank you to Lucifera, who has been who made this train. It's really nice. It's really cool. And yeah, I couldn't type and raid at the same time, so now we're raiding for real. Mario Party 1. Wild. Absolutely wild. So that's what Blaze is playing. Alright, I'll see you later. Make sure you have your raid train messages. And thanks a lot, y'all. I'm gonna put myself to BRB. Okay, for my VOD, let's go back. Okay, here we are. Here I am. Let's do it.
Graphical game is all about food and our
Let's see
complicated
what else we
relationship
got.
with what we eat and what we see when looking at the scale. Its unique gameplay unpacks the
I should change
frustration
my
and even
title.
the strange humor of cooking, eating, working out, and more. And we finally have a release date.
Hi, I'm Jenny.
Hi, I'm AP.
We're the co-directors of Consume Me.
Consume Me won the
Consume Me.
Seamus McNally Grand Prize at the 2025 Independent Games Festival.
More importantly,
There we
it's
go.
about to get its release date announced at Day of the Devs.
After we talk specifically about how cool it is,
Oh, cute! What a cute looking
Did you feel
game.
like a complete jerk and or a loser in high school? Well, I did.
and I did not stop her from spending several years of her adult life letting me make a hardcore role-playing game about it with her.
I was not my high school valedictorian. My grades were a toilet emoji.
Oh, this game
Furthermore,
looks so
no European
fun.
museums had ever yet featured an exhibit of my art. So the only thing I could think of to want to do was get hot. That's
Okay,
where
what is
you
this
come
game?
in. Are you tough enough to help cartoon me get hot?
Each story chapter in Consume Me sees Jenny with
Consume
new
Me.
goals and not enough time to comfortably accomplish them.
This. Oh, and there's a demo.
You, the player,
Oh,
must
thank
manage her
you.
schedule by making meticulous decisions
Yes.
about how to spend her free time.
Every activity costs or boosts different resources. These activities often involve mechanically hilarious mini-games.
In Consume Me, putting food on your lunch plate is a puzzle game.
This
You
is
can buy a
absolutely
sponge
what
at
I
the corner
want.
store to make the hitbox bigger in the bathroom cleaning
Did I
minigame, and you
download
can also
this
wear
already?
a
It's
special
downloading now,
outfit that
good.
results in your mom giving you more money if you clean the whole bathroom.
Yoga might
Yo.
kill you.
Encounter cash on the street while walking your dog.
This part is based on real life, by the way.
You found cash on the street in real life?
I walked my dogs over the past 4 years, I've encountered a crisp 20 on the ground.
Can you win the heart of the boy of your dreams? Can you hold on to it? Can you chart a course toward a sustainable future? Can you fit just one more to-do goal on your plate? Or is it already full to bursting?
More
Oh my
importantly,
God.
does any of
I
this
love
matter,
this
either
game.
in the game or in real life?
We don't have time to spoil the story here.
So you'll have to find out yourself when Consume Me comes to Steam on September 25th, 2025.
Please
Wow.
wishlist it as soon as you can.
Seriously, at the rate of $20 per 16 dog walks, it is going to take me 1,095.89 years to earn $1 million, and we need to make another game after this.
Thanks.
Thanks.
They were fun.
Sometimes great games can
That's
go
a fun-looking
unnoticed.
game.
If you're lucky, maybe you build a small cult audience, but very rarely do those games go on to inspire huge games like Undertale. That's exactly
Right.
what happened with this game. Originally released in 2008, and now seeing a release on Steam and Switch, this is off.
Hello.
That's
my name
right.
is Ghost,
That's right.
Brussels-based comic
I
book
forgot.
artist and creator of the game of
Off is getting an official release finally. You no longer have
is
to
a game I made
find
15
it.
years ago when I was still a big, sweetie, drooling crybaby. It's a Japanese-inspired RPG where you control a baseball batter chasing ghosts in a cubic, strange world. I made this game
I'm gonna have to
with no other ambition
replay this.
than to create something funny to show my friends and a few people on the internet. But it got out of my control and became very famous. The
Oh,
reason
yeah,
is that
incredibly
the game is
famous.
somehow cursed. It harbors a diabolical force that I can describe. I ask you please not to play it.
Hi, I'm Jack Murphy, a dev on Off.
I'm Ryan Allier and the studio director. It's been a pleasure to work with Mortis Ghost to bring Off to fans old and new.
Off has inspired many indie RPGs over the years, such as
Sure did.
One Shot and Undertale.
Yeah,
Everyone
one
is
shot.
Toby. Off was a big inspiration to me and Undertale.
Toby, why are you
and I
here?
hope you will take this chance to play it either for the first time or the 100th time. Oh.
Off celebrates its 17th anniversary this year, and we've worked hard to preserve its original spirit as we bring it to modern platforms.
In addition, Mortis Ghost has designed 6 new bosses for returning controllers.
Yeah, I
We
have
a
to
new
play it
soundtrack,
because
which you're hearing right now,
6 new
and revamped
bosses.
combat.
Oh.
We're proud to announce Off's release date for Nintendo Switch and Steam.
Actually, I think I pre-ordered it. Hold on, I think I pre-ordered it.
And now, a world premiere from a studio based in Quebec called Game Team 6. This is their second game.
Yeah, there it
it's
is.
One of those where the title kind of tells you all you really need
Yeah,
to know. And has
I
a
remember
soul
now.
before you've even seen a pixel.
I was really excited
Please
for
enjoy
it.
your first look at Tire Boy.
Tire Boy.
Hi, I'm Corey Martin.
I'm Thomas Tobin. And I'm Andy Chmalenko.
We're co-creators of Game Team 6, a small studio from Canada making heartfelt games with big ideas. We're so
Aw,
excited
Canada.
to introduce you to Tire Boy, a playful action-adventure platformer about a tire person.
Oh.
Tire Boy is fast and nimble,
Literally.
moving through lush environments.
No,
solving
but it looks
environmental puzzles,
good.
And taking on heroic battles.
Fuck.
All while helping locals and uncovering his own past.
I hate these games that
Tire
are
Boy may be
so
the last of his
stupid
kind,
but look
and was
so
lost as a
good.
child. At the start of the game, we learn how he was raised by a large owl named Nestwick, and doesn't know much about his family or ancestors.
It's a story about connection and curiosity as Tire Boy journeys through a vast, unfamiliar world,
Tire
searching
Boy.
for purpose
There
and
it is.
traces of his forgotten origins.
Many of the locals have grown fond of Tire Boy. They'll often ask him for things ranging from small favors to the game's main objective, which is to repair a giant radio transmitter to help the local community make contact with long-lost travelers. In spite of its silly premise, we're striving to make the world feel really grounded and genuine.
Another thing we've emphasized throughout development is being playful with the scale of things in the world.
Yeah,
Wanting
why is
the
that
play
fish
to
huge?
feel small and make you
Wow.
feel like a kid, giving you that childlike experience of
bunny.
feeling like everything around you is impossibly big. And that has a meaningful impact on gameplay, given that you move fast and it feels more satisfying to do so in a big, sprawling world.
Tire Boy is weird,
True.
heartfelt, and full of little surprises. And we've built it to feel like a place you'll want to come back to, whether you're chasing big moments or just soaking in the quiet ones.
Wild.
Wishlist Tire Boy on Steam now and follow at
I've already
TireBoyGame.com on
wishlisted
Blue
it.
Sky to keep up to date. Thanks for watching and enjoy the rest of the show.
Who doesn't love a vacation? Toem took us on a delightful expedition, and the sequel,
That's right.
Toem
Isn't there
2,
like a-
takes us
yeah,
even
Toem 2.
further from 2D to 3D. Something we made from Sweden does it again.
Hello everyone, I'm Lucas.
And I'm Niklas.
Co-founders
Oh, they're
and
literally just
developers
called
at
Something We Made.
Some of you might remember us, or even better, our little game Toem from 2021's showcase.
Yeah.
Making Toem was an
I
adventure
still have
on
to
its
play
own.
that too.
We never thought it would bring a whole chapter afterwards filled with love from all around the world. And that's why it's exciting and honestly a bit scary returning to something so dear to our and others' hearts. We teased the game at Wholesome Snack in December, and we're beyond stoked to show the game for the very first time.
Nice. Oh, cute.
Toem 2 is still a photography
Sheep.
adventure that resides in a whimsical world, where the main objective is to photograph a phenomenon known as Toem. Set a few years after the original game, our protagonist now jumps into their biggest adventure yet. And what the phenomenon is this time, well, you'll have to discover that yourself.
Along their journey, they'll stumble upon special NPCs we call friends, each with their own personality and questline.
They do look
These
like
friends
friends.
allow deeper relationships for the player, aiding them through fears and difficulties, hence becoming friends. Each friend gives the player what we call a camera tool. These tools allow new and interesting
camera
ways
tool,
of
okay.
interacting with the world through your camera. For example, the scissors, which cut things. Or take the hammer, which, yeah, you guessed it, is great for smashing stuff.
As you might have noticed, we have updated the visuals. It's a crafty mix of render styles that allows us to reimagine the world without compromising on the vibes. And finally, and maybe most importantly, we have a new movement system. It's probably the biggest change compared to Tone 1, and you can now jump and climb your way through the environment.
Jumping and climbing, let's go.
It's a lot of playfulness for us when designing quests and regions, ultimately making the world feel more free and open. And don't you worry, the handy camera continues to be the main gameplay component. This time, we made it feel a bit faster and snappier. And tying that in with the new movement, we can't wait to see the photos you'll take.
So to recap, more story, updated visuals, and a fun new movement system, but still the very same
I like the
chill and
bread.
close experience. The whole team is working so very hard to make Tone 2 something that can stand proudly besides the original game, celebrating what worked while improving the rest. So if you're interested to learn more, go wishlist the game and join our Discord. See you all real soon.
Hello. Are you looking for a way to support Day of the Devs and you just don't know what to do? We have a new collaboration with our partners at the Academy of Interactive Arts and Sciences. They have an annual program called Game Maker Sketchbook, which sees a celebration of artistry in games. And we don't mean just concept art, we mean character designs, we mean storyboards, we mean iconography. All the different kinds of art that go into developing a game, they are putting a spotlight on, and it's awesome. This year we worked with an illustrator called Nimit Malavia to make this epic piece that features characters from all the best games of the year. Literally dozens and dozens of characters, a veritable Where's Waldo of every game character that you love. That print is limited edition and on sale at imapit.com. All the proceeds go to the AIAS Foundation and Day of the Devs. Literally, we're nonprofits asking for your dough, but like it doesn't just mean giving money. It means you get something in return too. Isn't that a joyous thing?
We want to give a huge shout out to our flagship sponsor at Xsola, who really helped make Day of the Devs happen this year. Xsola is a global video game commerce company that aligns with our mission to help developers connect directly with players and sell more games, without giving up control or extra revenue. Launching today is a new Day of the Devs activation on the Xsola Mall to spotlight some of our favorite games from recent Day of the Devs showcases. Scan the QR code below or head to this URL to explore some amazing indie games. And thanks again to Xsola for supporting this celebration of creativity and community.
Thank you, Greg, for that riff on Xsola. We are so happy to have them as our flagship sponsor. But we also have some other sponsors to thank because it takes a village to support Day of the Devs. We are a nonprofit and every little bit helps. We got our founding sponsors, Double Fine Productions and I Am 8-Bit. We have a whole list of other folks that have been contributing throughout the last year, and we just want to give them a shout out. Annapurna Interactive, Blumhouse Games, Devolver Digital, Idea Xbox, 47 Communications, Panic, PlayStation, Razer, Sabotage Studio, Studio MBHR, Summer Game Fest, and Jeff Keighley and the whole gang.
I think we can skip forward a little.
For your continuous support.
Get a little closer.
Our keyboardist is the cameraman. This should show you probably just how much work goes into even one of the songs on our 100% original soundtrack, which, by the way, is starting right now. You can pre-order at dcellgames.bandcamp.com.
Unbeatable. Yeah.
Bandcamp.com. You can pre-order the soundtrack and you'll get all of the songs that we've shown off so far, including this one. Enjoy.
Photo sensitivity warning. Watch out, y'all. Close your eyes.
Has your voice been truly locked away? Kept inside these worn out days we made. Or maybe this is another dream I'll soon forget. So I'll put it with the rest and wait for you instead.
I love rhythm games. Unbeatable looks so good. Okay, so here's my problem. I have a problem when I watch like people sing. Because I don't like eye contact. Stop looking directly into the camera. Look somewhere else. Stop looking at me. Anyway, it makes it really uncomfortable to watch people singing, like being recorded. You played like 3 different instruments. Okay. I mean, probably plays all of those. Yeah. It's Mustache. Welcome back, Mustache. I might not be able to play this game then. Like, my hands are destroyed after Mustache. I mean, it's a jamming song, though.
That song is called Worn Out Tapes, and it's actually going to be playable in our demo starting during Steam Next Fest on June 9th, alongside Worn Out
that's
Tapes'
right.
Tally Ho version, which you might recognize from Rhythm Doctor.
I remember hearing that first version of Worn Out Tapes all the way back in 2018, which is when we started working on the game. As time went on, the style of the game's music and the way we designed the charts for them evolved. And it's a full circle moment getting to bring you this brand new edition of the song when made for their final version of the game.
Both the vocal album and the score for Unbeatable just went live on dcellgames.bandcamp.com for pre-order. And if you pre-order the vocal album, you get all of the songs that we've shown off so far, including Worn Out Tapes. And if you pre-order the score, you'll get all the background music from the demo, all the cop fight music, all of the baseball stuff from the demo. You can also listen to all of that starting today on our YouTube channel.
I already have the demo
basically it
downloaded.
for my calls to action for this. What else is there to say besides wishlist the game, play the demo, and thank you a lot.
Cool.
Like genuinely super. I'm not. We're not here without you. Like genuinely, I don't have anything to say. I don't have any real words. All the planned stuff ended back when I stopped talking about the album. This, I can't really think of a good way to thank you because there is more love that has come into D-Cell than I have any idea what to do with. This game doesn't exist without the support we've gotten so far. So, oh my God, from the bottom of my heart and everyone at D-Cell Games, thank you so much. We're going to continue trying to do the best we can do.
Is that it? Oh, I didn't realize it was only an hour long. I thought it was 2 hours long. Well, this works out great for me. That means I can eat a dinner, not lunch. Okay, wild. just jamming to the tunes. Oh, that's so loud. Okay, let me go back to my just chatting. Oof. Okay. Thank you for hanging out today. I really appreciate it. Hope you had fun watching the Day of the Devs co-stream. This is mostly, again, for the VOD purposes. I will see you in a bit for the Twitch Pride Guild raid train, and otherwise, yeah, have a good evening. Thanks for watching indie dev stuff with me.